I was gonna do a reading, but I just did a video about how people who get weird about periods piss me off, so I'm a little annoyed. So if I find that like the energy is bleeding over into this, we'll end it, because that's just, First card out is one of the little seasonal timing cards. Autumn, equinox, making long-term plans, expressing gratitude, harvest, fall. With the Three of Wands, crazy. Long-term plans, manifestation, taking action, like. You've been gearing up to something. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You've been gearing up for something. Something major. Like, something big is in the works. Nine of Swords reversed. Anguish. Five of Wands both ways. Five of Pentacles reversed. That's good. No, that's really good. Those last two, alarming. This is a huge time of change for you. Yeah, I stand by that. Oh, I look dead. There are definitely big things in the works for you. Having taken time to deal with, and I would say have like gratitude and reverence. I was trying to combine those words for a second there. With some kind of like past life issues that you were dealing with that was causing like opposition for you, kind of a focus on lost opportunities, kind of your head always in the rear view, looking behind you at moments past, essentially. But now you have gratitude over this period of life, this huge time of emotional turmoil. And you're looking forward. You're facing forward. This reminds me of a very, very big creator that I follow. Just made a video recently about how they realized that they want to live now, and they recorded it. It was like an aha moment that kind of just went off in their head, and I found that incredibly beautiful. That they were like, I've gone through so much, but now I realize that like I actually want to live. I want to be here. I want to make plans, and I'm excited for my future and all of that. And it reminded me of the moment that I had that realization about like a year ago. And when is that year? Like probably last September or something. Where I really, really like, it was like solidified. And I was just like, wow, I wish I had recorded that for myself, like when that happened. And it was just being able to see that in real time for someone else. I feel like I don't know if this is like the exact same thing here, but it's very similar energy. It's like after so long of dwelling in the past and what has happened to you, you are now able to kind of start to like let it go and to see, like, I wouldn't say the positives in it, but see how it rebuilt you, how it forged you, and move forward with that. This is like a huge turning point for you. Yeah, Judgment in reverse at the bottom here. A turning point from that, from doubt, from being unwilling and unable to learn from past mistakes, and to start to believe in yourself. 555 is significant because like right after the other. Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. And Five of Cups reversed too. And this is under the autumn equinox card. Forgiveness, accepting change, ready to move on, letting go. Like you're healing. You're healing. Oh, that's really, really beautiful. I might cut this short because I'm out of breath. I'm just... Three of Wands. Seven of Wands upright. So this can be a card of compromise, of living to fight another day, but it's also a card of like, well, this is Seven of Wands reversed. From when you like were giving up on life. You thought like life was like a lost cause. Your dreams, your manifestations, your goals, all of that was a lost. Ten of Cups at the bottom here was a lost cause. I think I have this on the wrong setting. It's not going to focus, but Nine of Swords reversed. Three of Swords. Seven of Cups. There was a huge focus on, I just talked about this in the last reading, and I know that they keep it, like, you know, they have similar themes. But kind of feeling like the grass is greener where you were, like where you are, like stuck in time, frozen in the moment, and what was in the past, and all the has-beens and everything. This is the opposite of that. This is very much giving, like, the grass is greener where you water it. It's like you understand that now. Temperance, yeah. Optimization, harmony, finding purpose and moving forward, like, and balancing yourself out. Emotionally, Five of Cups reversed. The Fool, a new beginning, an innocence. There's an innocence that's coming over you. So I was wondering, like, what's the point here? So if you have felt very, very heavy, and I feel like this is gonna start to ground for you when most of the planets shift into Taurus, because Taurus is Venus ruled, so Venusian, but it's also fixed. So I think that's when, and it's Earth, so things can actually ground here truly in the 3D. Literally, as I say that, a moon card. Oh, you can't see it because it just, okay, that was odd. There's an, like, embracing the unknown, and carefree attitude that's kind of coming over you. So like if you've been wondering, like, when is the dam gonna break? When is this when is this Aries fire horse energy going to, like, step in? The turning point is now. Knight of Cups reverse under the Seven of Wands reverse, conflict avoidant, backing down, something being a lost cause, an energy of something or someone that was kind of a heartbreaker, manipulative, really, really disappointed you. It was a huge manifestation for you, something that was like you were really, really working towards, that did, you know, distract you, detract from your life overall, left you feeling left you with regret, with feeling like this was a lost cause, a missed opportunity. Did I say regret already? Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. Three of Swords. 323 555. Empress. Falling on top of the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Cups reverse and the Fool. But this is the middle row here, under the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. And the Queen of Wands at the bottom here. There's just this surety that is coming over you. Which is good because this isn't a focus on reconciliation. This is just straight up understanding that you went through some grief, that there was a huge time of like depression, sorrow, heartbreak that left you with some regret, some it triggered some past life trauma, all that kind of stuff, and you are now coming out as like an Empress. You are, I want to say, eclipsing this energy. You're shining different. Forged in fire. Empress, Queen of Wands in reverse, like this, you know. Seven of Cups. Lunar eclipse. Deep emotional cleanse, no emotional cycle, seeing clearly, divine aid, endings. Soul cosmic heart, divine aid, divine, like the divine is all over this. So this has been a long time in the works. This could have started this past fall, and now you're about to start seeing the fruits of that work that you've been doing. Manifestations that started within, like, that you set in motion this past fall are about to start coming into fruition. Which makes sense, as I said, Taurus, like, because last fall, this time would have been like Libra, Scorpio season last year. Because we're in our Aries season right now. Yeah. We just had the Aries full moon. Yeah. And we have the Scorpio full moon. Yeah, we have the Scorpio full moon on the 1st. Temperance. Judgment reversed. No emotional suck. Yeah. There's confidence. There's a confidence that's coming over you. So if you felt like you were stuck in like this heartbreak energy, you're not. Oh, here we go. Three. They go have fun, celebrate. Yeah. I just want to quickly see. What's coming. Communicate, first card out. Whoever broke your heart, this Knight of Cups in reverse. Could be coming back to communicate, compromise, work something out. Fire sign, but a little gaslighter. I wanted to take that, but it I mean, you could be traveling soon. That maybe traveling was a big thing for you guys. You know, going on vacations, they might come and try to take you on a vacation. I mean, coming out is like, so a Knight of Cups energy is very romantic, leads with the heart, and not necessarily in a good way, but also not in a bad way. But them coming out is like a gaslighter as well. And I'm not saying as soon as they come in, they're going to want to be taking you out on a vacation, but I think, you know, it might be something that's right. Like, it might be something that comes up very easily, date night. It's like wine and dying to get in your pants. Then been spying on you. You know what? I'm not liking this energy. I'm not liking this energy. Because you've been glowing up. You've been glowing up. You're working on your confidence. You are coming out more as an empress at this time. You're more settled into yourself. You have alchemized this pain. You let it go, right? And it's just like a situation that right when you let go of something, right when you start to thrive, that's when they want to come back and like mess up your life, mess up your energy. Like, oh, you're doing good without me. Let's rectify that. I don't like that. And that's just what this is giving. But you have manifest out here. This could be a thing where the manifestations that you thought that you wanted, they finally come around. They're finally given to you, and you realize that you actually don't want them. You know what I mean? That you've grown past that. But like I don't know. Let's see what confirms these. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so maybe they want to talk about the separation. Gaslighter. That was challenges, work on inner healing. That was confessions, but didn't come out. So maybe that's like on the verge. You know what I mean? Like maybe there's still some work that they need to do with that. There's something that they want to communicate about, but still probably a little too full of themselves to do that at this time. And it did actually come out. Challenges, work on inner healing. So that's them. They need to. Commitment at the bottom of the deck is insane. But they could be being faced with challenges that are making them confront this tendency to gaslight date night. Date night is the central theme. So, I mean, it could just be that is something that's just coming up in your energy. You know what I mean? When you start to glow, liar, be careful if someone's being sneaky. Yeah, see, that's just someone that wants to harvest your energy. One more for that. Pets, your pets could have not liked this person, or are always skeptical about this person, or around this person. Spy. Confession. I mean, maybe they'll tell you that they've been a peeping Tom. Maybe they'll come in and tell you how they've seen how you've grown up. Manifestations. I'll be really interested to see what confirms that. One, there's a reason why this took so long. I have to get the little black deck. Commitment. My ear is ringing like crazy. Commitment. Things are getting serious. Actually coming out under manifestation. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see their energy actually. I did not want this to be a long reading. I just want to see like what's actually around your heart space, because this is what's coming. This is what's coming in the 3D. These cards tell me like what, you know, the true like energetic around what's coming towards you. Hammer. Okay, so something that was sabotaged, trying to be rebuilt. Also, you could just, you know, be a self-sabotager. Kisses. Unconditional love. Giving and receiving affection, falling in love. About receiving what it is that you need. I mean, okay, so we'll have to get into their energy just to see. And I just want to quickly do that. Ascending. So these aren't bad. One more. Axe. Breakup, separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment. Okay. So a situation that was, you know, sabotaged. It's being rebuilt. It's going to have to be rebuilt through persistence. But it is going to be a situation of giving and receiving affection. You know, like true unconditional love. Passion, kissing, intimacy. And the main focus here is that you will be receiving what it is that you need. There's going to be progression, right? From something, like moving on from the past. Because you've changed, you've transformed through this axe, through this breakup, this silent treatment, hammer. Through this abandonment, golden mirror. Self-absorbed, one-sided relationship, which the Knight of Cups reverse is one-sided. It's unrequited love. So yeah, that's this person. So this person is coming back, and you have heart with the key at the bottom of the deck there. Kisses. Dragonfly. Be lighthearted. I want one more for that. Healthy choices. I think this just comes down to trusting yourself. But trust that you know the love that you've been putting into yourself, how you are happy and happier without this, which means you don't need this. And it's not. It doesn't. That's not to say that to not give this a chance. It just means that like you don't have to. It's not going to be the end of the world if this doesn't work out. It's not going to be the end of the world if like. If this turns out to be like just a thing that you walk away from because you're happy without it. But because you make healthier choices. You don't choose the one-sided relationship. You don't choose unrequited love. You love yourself. There's a confidence within you, a glow within you. Heart with the key actually coming out. Mask. Receiving what you need, welcoming love, opening your heart, and being the one. Not showing your feelings. That's what's been masked. Watch them say some. I was gonna say watch them say some dumb shit like you hold the key to my heart or some shit. Like that's not dumb. That's not dumb, but we'll just ascending. Mirror didn't come out. Ugh, but it did just come out on top, so we'll take it actually. Which means they're growing too, but we'll get their energy. Hold on. Axe. You got soulmates and passion. So this is part of your soul contract. Whatever it is. Liking each other equally. One more. And you know, the passion could have been one of the things that led to the acts. Love call. So, I mean, it's incoming. It's incoming. It's the word I was about to say, imminent. It's imminent. I think there's a reason why lately for readings, I have been very meh, you know what I mean? Regarding love connections, I think that's just kind of the energy that you need to have. It's not like you need to write the person off. You don't need to be on a high horse, hold a grudge, or anything like that. It's just kind of like an indifference that is kind of settled within you. That does not mean though to like. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm not gonna tell you to be open to be open to it or whatever. It's just. You don't have to be fun and all over this, but you don't have to be cold. You don't have to be stone cold. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, but only you at the bottom here. Okay. What's been going on with this person? Show me what's been going on for this connected energy. Intuition. So maybe they've got intuitive hits about you. An inner knowing. Maybe they feel like you guys share a telepathy. So this says heart song, and what did I say? That you hold the key to my heart. Like, you know, maybe they're gonna say, you know, just foundation at the bottom here. You know, maybe they're gonna say that, you know, like their heart beats for you, or it's just something cheesy with that, which isn't a bad thing. Just possibilities out. Maybe they're more willing to take a chance, take a risk. That's pain. Didn't want to come out. Divine masculine, but also did not want to come out. And nourishment. I mean, that's really good. But again, none of these came out. Confessions at the bottom. You know, maybe they have become more free-spirited, more adventurous, more willing to take risk and be open to fun of life. More willing to follow the possibilities of their intuition. That was confessions that, again, wanted to come out. None of them are actually okay, besides that one. I'm going to say none of them are actually coming out. Stress. This could have caused them a lot of stress. Karma, like the karma that they faced. Just the what could have been over this situation. Them not trusting their intuition. Them, you know, potentially coming forward. And also could just be a reason that I just described them the way that I did for the first, 25 minutes of this reading. Shallow. Oh, they were shallow. Lacked depth. Beginnings at the bottom. One more. Family. They could have had a shallow perspective on what family means, what it means to build a family with someone, build a foundation with someone. But let's see what breaking point at the bottom. Family could have been a breaking point for them. Let's see what confirms these. There's no transformation card that's come out. Like intuition. One day. So an awareness that that was influences that wanted to come out. That was influences, mistakes. That's me, yeah. Yeah, maybe they always had this inner knowing that you know, not then, but one day in the future, it could be a possibility for the two of you. Possibilities that you guys would get your chance. possibilities. Loyalty. Only you at the bottom again. I wonder if they question their ability to be loyal to you. And now, like, kind of what that would look like. Stress. Whatever is happening with them, stress is a huge thing because it's the middle thing. Shocking. Maybe they're worried about the blowback from you, from those around them. I want one more for that. I just feel like Uranus and Gemini, for whoever this collective is for, I wonder if you're Sagittarius rising, because Gemini would be in your 7th house. But just period, I just wonder where Gemini is within your chart, because I just feel like Uranus is about to do its big one. One more for shocking. Like, it goes into, that was hard for the one to come out. Last thing was at the bottom of the deck there. You know, maybe they were like how they crave you. That's bitterness and what's that? Confessions. No, I just heard it's the Sam Smith song. Is it No Peace? So I light up a cigarette, I drink it down till there's nothing left. Cause I sure can't get no sleep, and Lord knows there's no relief. You have my heart in your fingertips. So now I drown in my bitterness. Oh, I can't get no sleep, and I sure won't find no peace. Take that as it resonates. Shall I? I do think that their desire for you is stressing them out, and I think it's shocking now for them. And that could just be, you know, the cosmos at play, because it's heavily at play in your own energy. And if you guys are mirroring each other, they would be heavily at play in their energy as well. Conflict. And maybe that's why they thought that this was hollow. Maybe this is why they were bored and left and ran and all this kind of stuff, because of the conflict, because your differences. So they didn't see the depth. Again, they didn't see the depth of this, because they were like, you guys are too different. It would never work, sort of thing. And that's why their like actual desire for you is so shocking at this point. Like, it's like a huge revelation, like a cold like shock of like water. You know what I mean? Like when someone like douses a bucket of like ice water on you, and it's like it's like a startling realization. Family. That was divine feminine that wanted to come out. They could see you as that, which would make sense in your energy. You are showing up as Queen of Wands and the Empress. I mean, and here, this family card, it shows a woman pregnant. Apology. Bitterness actually coming out. Falling on one day. One more for that. Family could have been a huge influence in one way or another. Maybe the fact that they saw you as that, like wanted that with you, left a lot of bitterness within them, or people like within their circle. Kind of getting that. Chase thing. But you know, they might be ready to lock in. To, you know, pursue this. That's also a card of toxicity. So they could have, one of their family said hurtful things like towards you. If they harbor like resentment towards their family because of this. A feeling of like enmeshment I'm getting. What's that? That's second chances that came out. I definitely feel like, okay, healing at the bottom of the deck here, reverse. I definitely feel like, not reverse, this. I definitely feel like family was a huge factor. Enmeshment was a huge factor. I think that was actually apology or beginning section came out. Never mind, actually that's commitment. I do think, you know, they're ready to kind of that's marriage, promises, fidelity. This is what's on their mind. Finality. It's like cemented in stone. And also kind of like finality of what it is they need to kind of leave behind. You see how there's mass there, second chance, commitment, finality. And then in this deck, we had Heart with a Key come out with, oh, split into healthy choices, it's Sochi. We had Heart with a Key come out with mask. And remember I said that, you know, maybe they were going to kind of talk about how they were hiding that. You know what I mean? Like opening their heart. I think that's kind of what's going to come out. This is kind of what they've been facing. And like we're getting a lot of what they've been going, but I don't see like a transformation. Hold on, I'll pull a couple. I'll pull a couple tarot. Oh, I'm not, because I don't have another one of my tarot decks with me. So we'll pull an archetypes card because that's the only other deck I have over here with me to see how spirit sees this connection. Oh, okay. That's Althea, that's truth. Spirit, how are you seeing this connection at this time? Truth as a form of resonance. The nectar, the self, the elixir. The you behind the you, Eros, desire, the root of desire. You know, like a healing ointment, like a healing balm. I'm kind of getting that, like seeing this as that, as both the burn and the balm that soothes and heals. Always meant to strip you down and reveal what it is that you actually crave, what it is that you actually yearn for on both ends. You, like a deeper knowing of self, of a softness, a confidence, and being able to like have that within love and find that within love in them, and kind of walking away from institutions, like the institutions that, you know, were like set forth within their familial structures, and being able to actually be who it is that they are, believe in what it is that they like believe in, and go after those things. It's, you know, it's like when someone never knew that they could want things and go after certain things. It's that energy like that is what's kind of awakened within them. That is what's like healed them, and that is what is going to heal them doing that thing, because it leads them to a deeper understanding and a deeper, like, an evolution of self. And it's been, for both of you, it's been done through this relationship. And I think there's more that still needs to be activated for both of you within your soul contracts, because you had soulmates come out, which very much is the definite, like, that is the soul contract activation card. And also you had Althea, like that is one of the last cards in the deck. Our soul recognizes the truth. When someone speaks it, a cool wave of relief washes over the room, and all facts and figures in the world fall by the wayside. Such is the power of, I don't actually know if it's Althea, but it's something like that. Whatever. It has an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational. We can also recognize it by its contagiousness. When we hear someone speak the truth, we see the truth within ourselves and are more likely to tell our own story. This card requires us to step toward an act of truth. This might look like a conversation, a gesture, a poetic act, or a ritual that honors the unveiling of what's been concealed. Reclaiming your own truth is a way to reclaim your vital energy, health, and a sense of belonging in the world. Truth has its own wings. Set it free. I always say that there are three forms of truth. There's your truth, there's someone else's truth, and there is the truth, which the truth of a thing, of a matter, of a situation is like irrefutable, indisputable. There, it's an essence, it's a resonance. Truth as a vibrational, like, frequency. So it's bringing out the truth within you. Something that cannot be refuted. And something that once it's unveiled, you won't be able to go back to, like, to the lies, to concealing on both ends. This is a liberation moment for both of you. So whatever comes next with this, know that it's meant to liberate you in ways, however that unfolds. But yeah, I'm officially out of breath. So yeah, I love you all so much. Let me know if this resonates for you. As always, yeah, if you'd like to book a reading, email link in bio. I love you so much. Have a wonderful night.